How do we know? They're going to bump us. They're going to put their face right in the faceplate of our mask. If you have long hair, they're going to pull on your hair. They're going to pull on your back string of your back zip.
Yeah.
They will grab you, arms or legs, with their front little flippers. Those are the guys we could pet. And it's only one hand only. Start using two hands on the manatee, it looks like you're about to mount it and ride it next. One hand only, please. And try to stay to the back and be very gentle. Unless they turn 180 degrees, that means they want their bellies rubbed. Then gently rub their bellies. I see a lot of inexperienced snorkelers out there. They are constantly going like this. They're not using their fins, they're using their arms. This is telling a manatee, don't come near me. So if you want a manatee to come near you, fold your arms, but not this. Another thing with inexperienced snorkelers is those fins go up in the air, splat. Up in the air, splat. I call it motorboating. That's also scaring away manatees. Any kind of noise scares away manatees. And for the parents of the two young ones up there, you have to keep them quiet and calm in the water. Little kids have a tendency to get very excited, be very loud, inside voices. And please lift
Inside
your
voice,
head out
Jackie,
of
okay?
the water to talk. Take the snorkel out of your mouth. Sound travels about 4 times faster in the water medium than it does in air. So what you're saying underwater through your snorkel, or if you're screaming or trying to talk, it's mumbled, but a manatee a mile away could hear what you're saying.
Wow.
So lift your head out, take your snorkel out, talk to your parents, talk to whomever. Quiet, calm, stealth-like is the key to a good experience. This is all fresh water. This whole bay is fed by hundreds and hundreds of freshwater springs. New ones are forming every day, other ones are filling up. King is the largest spring. There is actually an underground cavern system. You can only go so far, so I don't call it a cave system. But sometimes in the afternoon we take certified scuba divers inside King Spring. You can get to a depth of about 50 feet.
Robert, ready?
We're about 10 miles inland from the Gulf of Mexico. So all this fresh water eventually flows out to the Gulf. A manatee's normal routine on a cold morning like this is they stay at the springs until about noon. They wait till the sun's high up in the sky, warms up the air temperature. Then they leave the springs. They come out here in the bay to feed. They go downriver a little bit to feed. And they come back at the springs at nighttime. And they need that 72-degree water temperature to survive for long periods. Right now, I think the Gulf is probably low 60s right now, so they can't really stay out in the Gulf for very long. They need the 72 degrees. They're actually captive in here until the Gulf warms above 68 permanently. A couple weeks ago when we were having 80-degree temperatures every single day, most of the manatees were downriver in the Gulf feeding. They only came back, I think it was last Thursday when a cold front was coming through. So for a couple weeks we were seeing very few manatees.
Yay, cold.
Alright, guys.
But, you know, rule of thumb, the colder you are, the more manatee you're going to see. So,
Jackie.
guess what that means?